It is February 22nd, 2018. This is the Watchman News, and I'm Mike Callahan. I almost cannot believe the report that I'm going to do right now myself. Before I get to it, though, doing a little bit of house cleaning. As of Monday, the way it looks, we will be doing our second stream. We do one stream. Currently, we're doing one stream on Facebook, one stream on YouTube. Starting Monday, we'll be doing one stream on YouTube, one stream on something called D Live. Okay, so we're going to cut out our Facebook stream. We're going to start doing it on D Live. Of course, that's connected with Steemit, which is part of the blockchain, and we won't have to worry about the Nazis at that point. So, giving everybody a heads up on that. I need to start putting the Steemit link back in the videos. In fact, I will do that on this video. For YouTube, I'll put our Steemit link there. Go there, follow us if you have an account. It's a pretty decent place. It's not bad. Anyway, I don't want to spend a lot of time on that. Just want to make people aware of it. Now let me get to business. Apparently, the armed officer that was assigned at the Parkland School in Florida didn't even enter the building. Did not even enter the building. In fact, on social media, I've seen people make statements like how he stood outside shaking in his boots. This is insane when you got veterans that are ready and willing to go protect our most valuable assets, which is our children. And yet you get some paid, there's another P word I want to put there, but I won't. I'll refrain. That won't even enter the school to save children's lives. Wow. And it gets stupid, right? It gets stupid. Sheriff, this report's down on the Hill. I'll put the link down in the description. Sheriff says armed officer at school never entered building during shooting. The armed officer stationed at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, resigned Thursday after an internal review found he did not enter the school during last week's deadly shooting. Broward County Sheriff Scott Israel announced Deputy Scott Peterson chose to resign after Israel suspended him without pay. Scott Peterson was absolutely on campus through this entire event. He was armed. He was in uniform. Israel said at a press conference. Now, I mean, this really gets nuts. After seeing video, witness statements, and Scott Peterson's very own statement, I decided this morning to suspend him without pay pending an internal investigation, he continued. Now, I can't believe this next statement. Israel said Peterson chose to resign as he had met the necessary requirements for retirement. The sheriff noted that the investigation would continue. Well, that's nice. But we're going to pay this guy now? After he just let 17 people die at a school that he was paid to protect? So now we're going to continue to pay him his retirement, right? This has got to stop. We're not going to disclose the video at this time, and we may never disclose the video, depending on the prosecution and the criminal case, Israel said. Why not? Release it now. Release it now. We need transparency. But what I saw was the deputy arrive at the west side of Building 12, take up a position, and he never went in. When asked by a reporter what Peterson should have done, Israel said the deputy should have went in, addressed the killer, killed the killer. Israel said the video made him sick to his stomach and left him feeling devastated. There are no words, he said. A gunman killed 17 people and injured multiple others during a shooting at the high school last week. Nicholas Cruz, 19, was apprehended off school property after the shooting and has been charged with 17 counts of premeditated murder. The attack has reignited the national debate over gun control as survivors of the shooting have called on lawmakers to enact stricter gun control measures. President Trump in recent days has committed to working on gun reform, expressing support for raising the minimum age for gun purchases and vowing to push comprehensive background checks. The president also suggested giving some trained teachers the ability to carry concealed weapons as a way of preventing future shootings. Wow. And I hope that's where it goes as far as, arming trained teachers, trained faculty. I really hope that's the direction that this goes. It's a real shame, again, when you have an armed, paid officer that's too much of a pansy, and that's not the P word I was going to, no, not that I was going to use, but that came to mind. But when you have an armed, trained, paid pansy, and they stand outside the building, clearly shaking in their boots. Folks, this is nuts. Absolutely nuts.